Text-to-speech is a tool that is often looked at for students with disabilities to provide them some independence from having somebody to have to read aloud for them. And what text-to-speech basically is that you take any type of digital text that's available and pair it with a synthesized voice. Synthesized voices have really come a long way over the years, and it's a part of our everyday world now. I mean, you can push your text on your phone and have it read aloud to you so that when you're driving, you're not distracted from that and you can hear something read. So it's a tool that's really quite ubiquitous now, but it's really powerful for students who are struggling with reading, to be able to give them access to more complex text, to give them access to grade level text that they might not be able to either decode or comprehend in written format on their own. So it's just a different way to address that, get to be able to listen to what you're reading, and whether it's the whole thing being read aloud or as students encounter a challenging word to help them be able to decode. So it's not an all or nothing strategy either. People will know how they could access it themselves on their phone, but they're not always thinking about how they can use that with students. So they do need to be taught explicitly, and there are a lot of tools that are out there that they can use to access text-to-speech. Sometimes it's built into some of the web-based resources that teachers are using, and sometimes it's add-ons that you can layer on top of digital text that's available. So tools like Read and Write for Google, tools like Snap and Read from Don Johnson, you layer right on top of any digital text that you have available. But I do find we have to train teachers how to use it and give them lots of opportunities even to practice using it. Even more powerful than training the teachers is going in and training the students. And I've seen students be very successful in learning how to use and manage those tools from second grade all the way up. So when you train the students and they don't have to rely on the teacher, they are often a lot more successful. Our kids are living in a very digital world, and so these kinds of digital tools are just a part of their environment. Teachers are not always quite there yet. I see that in the classroom all the time, of a friend leaning over and reminding, oh, did you remember to turn on Snap and Read? Or, asking for help. Or even silly things like, what voice did you choose? And then being able to find the right voice. Kind of, sometimes that silly voice is initially appealing, and then they realize, oh, I really need something that's going to be more meaningful to me.
For more information about effective assistive and instructional technology, please visit ctdinstitute.org. Funding for this video is provided by the Center on Technology and Disability through a grant from the United States Department of Education, Office of Special Education Programs.